Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Now authorised to work on level 6. We went up a level. Class 2 reactors. Oh, they'll be fun. Oh, I didn't show you that there, but there was... I essentially got charged about 550,000.
To the next hazard level. This means you'll be getting Class 2 reactors now.
Yes, Weaver.
Gnarly things. We'll start training when you're ready, and I'll walk you through.
Fine.
Oh, they're not so
Oh,
bad.
for goodness sake. Come on.
You seen one reactor, you seen them all, I think.
This ain't really...
No,
that
it
simple.
isn't. It really isn't.
Yeah, I got a tip for you there, newbie. Don't blow it up.
Cutter, like I said, let me know when you're ready to start training.
Don't take too long.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We won't do it in this session. We'll do it another next one, maybe. It's quite good fun anyway to see it, if you want to see it the first time. Right, so, first of all, things we need to do. We need to read our emails. It's so disgusting, this screen. That's because we actually get fined if we don't read the emails. It's got interesting backtext. Yeah, environmental cooling. There's the reactor. Essentially, to get these big reactors out, you'll see on this one, I just had to pull it out of the mountain and chuck it down onto the barge. To get the other ones out, I have to turn the cooling system off first, which makes it far trickier. Also, while we're here, you saw me pick up some bits and pieces like wires. Essentially, I have... This is a little runabout. I think the original idea in the game was to... by the way, this is Shippy. Not Clippy. Shippy. The idea of the game, I think, was to eventually escape from the massive debt that you have by making this ship and then getting away on it. But all you can do for now is, these parts find lying around, you can use them to upgrade the ship. Anyway. Anyway, so when you see me picking up parts like that, that's what I'm doing, the purple linked parts. More useful while we're here. Let's look at our equipment. So I didn't go through them, but you saw what I had. I had a cutter, I had and I had a grapple and various other things, and we can upgrade these to improve them in various ways. Fuel capacity is not really a problem. What do I want to upgrade here? Helmet gives me more O2. Worksuit reduces damage. We're not worried about that so far. Demo charges we don't have yet. Before long, I think we'll go with the cheap ones. Spend my points on that. Almost always, you pick the ones that reduce the wear on your equipment because it costs you all. Notice, by the way, some of these are worn out. I've got some repair kits. I tend to repair them when they get to 75%. That's arbitrary, but I've found below 75% is when you start to find your equipment's doing wacky things, and therefore you want to not have those happen. Here's the ship we're working on, so we can do another shift on this one. Or we could do the training, but we're going to keep on with this shift and try to get most of it done. We should be. I think this session will be a fairly big chunk. O2 and fuel are back up. Tethers are not. That is quite slow. We'll put a second tether on it. The ship is now slightly skewed, probably because of me venting that airlock and it pushing that way. Right, this thing can probably now go into here. Don't you do it. Don't you get caught on the edge. This is where it gets stuck. They get caught on the edge, especially long pieces like this. They get stuck, being partly pulled into the furnace. Right, are you ready for a bit of excitement? As soon as you pull the reactor, it starts to get a meltdown. Once it hits here, it will be safe. Not very exciting, because this is an easy one, because I've already opened it up. But in some ships, it can be quite a tight process trying to get it into the into the barge safely. Now, don't you do it. I've deliberately gone beyond the thing. You don't want it caught bridging between the furnace and here. So, now, while we're here, I'll be a little bit slower than normal because I'm talking to you, but that's fine. Not worried about that. It's not a game where you can worry about the debt that you've got, but you don't really need to, because you're doing something else here. You know, you're going to achieve it eventually anyway.
Salvage registered.
Right, I can cancel those, and then we'll lug that into there. Right, okay, the other side we can't do yet. Anything else valuable in here? Possibly. We've got a nice opening. I do like to open the bottom of the ships up so I can lug things down into the other area. Notice, by the way, that some of the lights are still on. That is because in here and places like it, there will be fuel cells and the like. Not fuel cells, power cells, and they will be continuing to power the ship.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Valuable objects processed. Credit awarded.
So various things will be powered on the ship, and you have to be careful because you don't want to. Some things you should not pull off the wall like that because they will short out on you if you do. Okay, I was using the other cutter there, by the way. You have to be careful with that one because certain things, I've got a background of nanocarbon here. That can't be cut with the saw there, but other things can. So you have to be careful what you're going to be slicing up. So you don't cut through anything vital or open up an area where there is pressure inside.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Using up all those 10, I've got about 9 left. We've got O2 is fine. So there's almost certainly pressure in here. No, there's not. It's all vented. Nothing's under pressure anymore. Okay, that's fine. Is this going to come off yet? Oh, there's another clamp there. Good, I can not worry about pressure anymore. So as you can find, compartments have a bit of residual pressure in them somewhere, and that's pretty dangerous. Oh, hold on a second. I've done it wrong here. Hold on. Let's cancel this. I've caused a big problem here. No, I haven't. I thought it was still connected, so that's fine. The item was interlocking with the other. I've spun the remains of the whole ship because...
Valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
You know, forces acting on each other. And I caused myself a little bit of problem. There's more O2 there. This is full of vital equipment, electrical equipment I want to get out. As is this. This is where that bay is. What's the best way for me to get into this? Another one over here? There is. A canopy. I don't know what a canopy is. I saw one of those before, but I haven't recognised it yet as an item, so I don't know what that is. Have to worry about it in a minute. We'll get these. Computer equipment is some of the most valuable things you can find. We're actually in a, although we're all spun around, we're in an interesting position here. O2's not very far away. We have a whole bunch of nanocarbon. What was destroyed there? Maybe something ended up in the furnace. You can see the red bar ticking up as I lose things here. None of these things are now powered, so we can stop worrying about them. None of these equipment's going to short and cause a short or a fire into anything else. How much is this table worth? What do you reckon? Look for the value at the top. Oh, nearly 300k. That's pretty good. This, I said about not yanking things off the wall because they're powered. That power junction box is a classic one for arcing and causing problems. Okay, we can now get in here and do all this. Now, the trouble is, we can play thread the needle. We've got two choices here. We can play thread the needle to get these items out of here without smacking them into the wall, which I might do. In some ships, it's a balance between that and do I want to cut the top off of this long corridor here, which I could do. These internal bulkheads are aluminium, so I can cut through them. And the game has made things a little bit easier to do. I found cutting the the tops off of some corridors a lot easier than they were. For example, I can cut these pieces, these cross pieces here, and whole panels will come off. But I think here we're just going to keep going with the threading the needles part is not too hard. I am in the wrong position though. There we go. Yeeting these down here. We've got some very valuable equipment at the front there. We'll probably take that out from the other end.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
What happened to that windscreen? There should be a screen on this ship. It's gone. The glass at the front of the ship that the pilot's looking through. What is that down there? Oh, it's just a piece of aluminium.
Registered. Transferring credits.
How are we doing? See what I mean? We've suddenly leapt ahead. Look at the progress on this ship now. We've got to the really juicy stuff on the inside. No, we'll not do that from here.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Yeah, where's the windscreen gone? We've suddenly got all the really valuable stuff in this particular run. And session 1 was more of a prep. That is a data drive.
Account credit applied.
It's worth some points, and it's a collectible. Gives you some backstory to the moderately horrible universe we live in. It's not the worst universe in the world, this one.
Deposit confirmed.
It's a bit of a conservative capitalist paradise. Which of course is bad for the rest of us. But it's not terrible. Is this all aluminium? It might be. That is not aluminium. Oh, I saw a processor part there. Okay, you can go in there. The rest of this, I'm pretty sure, is, apart from these two things here, we'll grab the O2, we'll grab the fuel. Oh, it's a broken one, I can't use it. This is all going in the furnace. As my grapples, are my tethers strong enough to do that? I might have missed something on here. I'm not going to worry about it. I might have to cut the front off this. As possibly my tethers are not upgraded enough yet to do that. Well, at this rate, we can finish it this run almost if we're quick. We've only got 6 minutes left, though. Right, we need to open up this other.
Out of tethers.
Oh, okay. Well, we need a tether right now because we need to do the last thruster. I reckon I can do that in 5 minutes. I'm going to brave the other fire. Not a bad little ship, this one. I reckon it's a two.
Welcome to Vintage-Ron 9000. Thank you for
It's a 2-session job, isn't it? What scrap have we still got floating around? We've got some still floating around. That is going in. That's good. I'm glad that went in there. Didn't want to have to spend some time faffing around trying to
Material deposited.
get in there, trying to cut that into pieces that were manageable. Destroyed a light, that is fine. I can now get to this. Right, here we go again.
Cutter, you're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shift.
I caused an extra fire that I didn't want to cause. Thank you, Weaver. I could do without your announcements, though. I guess you are trying to be helpful. But you're just annoying me, boy.
Rewards assigned.
I'm going to get caught on fire. I can take some damage. I did take a recent heat resistance buff on this. Cancel that tether. Tether down to there. Then we need to get you into there. So we can do it without it getting caught on the furnace. While we're here, you know what? No, let's just do this as well while we're here. Leave us with this pretty boy here to cut up. And you're all going in there. You're behaving yourself, I think. You seem to be going okay.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Okay, we hit 0.5. What is that floating around? That's just some furnaceable stuff.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
How are we doing here? I want to cancel these tethers soon. But not yet. Okay, now you can go in. You can go in out. You can go in there. And what little bits and pieces have we got lying around we can get rid of? That's furnaceable.
Raw material deposited.
That's already
Transferring credits.
mounted. That's a thing over there. Right, okay.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Because I got an achievement of some sort there. I think we're about done. The only thing we can get is try and get this out of here, but there's a small item. Okay, there's a heavy pull on the what's mounted down here on the barge. It's hard to get things off. We've done about as much as we can. Waste a few scraps here and there. Everything's processed. Scanner's not picking anything up. There's something there, maybe.
Raw material deposited.
And there we go. So there you go. This is Hardspace Shipbreaker. All the goods from the barge are being carried up, and everything's being carried up to the ship to be loaded up there. There's our little hub. That's the rail gate. So that occasionally goes off and launches things into the distant space. What do you call them? Lynx pretty much run the world, and they're the biggest company ever, and they seem to run everything, quite frankly. All these other circles out here are more like us. They're more breaker gates. They're more salvage yards. Got various other space stations around here as well. Occasionally you can see ships going past. What's this down here? What are we over, by the way? Some sort of ship, some sort of thing down there as well. Oh, South America? What is that? Landmass looks a bit skewed to me. That suggests North America, South America, doesn't it? Is that the Gulf of Mexico there? On the Caribbean islands? I think so. But everything looks a little bit mangled. Like there's been craters. Is that supposed to be there? I mean, I don't know.
You got 1 minute left. Time to shift your biscuits.
We've had some flooding of some sort. I mean, you guys know. Where's Florida? You guys know this better than I do. Am I being totally ignorant about my... Oh, there... I think that's Florida there, actually. Is that it? The Panhandle? I don't know.
Warning. Oxygen.
Hard to tell. Anyway,
Note that oxygen
it's a lovely world, isn't it? I think I'll do at least a couple more of these.
breathing practices.
We'll thanks, computer. We'll do some other... We've only got 20 seconds left. We've got more than 20 seconds of oxygen. We can do some other missions later. Find some other ships to do, some other fun ones. Ones I've not done before. Anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this. Take care of yourself. Hold your breath. And I shall see you again next time.